What's up, everybody? Stacy Blackwood here from the Todd Talk podcast to talk real quick about the breaking news out of Tuscaloosa that Alabama is apparently going to be replacing offensive line coach Doug Marrone with Eric Wolford from Kentucky. He's from Kentucky. He's coached just there one season, but he's had previous stops at South Carolina and also with the San Francisco 49ers. Plenty of experience, great recruiter. So that's a big pickup. So is it surprising to you that Nick Saban is deciding to move on from Doug Marrone after just one season there in Tuscaloosa? Of course, Doug Marrone made a name for himself in the National Football League as a great offensive line coach. Had the head coaching job at Jacksonville for a few years, and that didn't work out. And then Nick Saban brought him on this last year to be the offensive line coach there in Tuscaloosa. So it wasn't a great year for the offensive line for a multitude of reasons. They were mixing in some newer guys, newer faces, and they never could seem to mesh well until late in the season. It felt like they were a little bit better than they were early on. But looks like Adams going to be replacing Doug Marrone there on the offensive line, and there's also a great chance that Bill O'Brien's going to be moving on to the NFL. So a lot of changes on the offensive side of the ball. Right now, it looks like Eric Wolford is going to be taking over the offensive line coaching duties from Doug Marrone. And we're going to be here to talk about that more this week. There's a lot happening. Nothing is official yet. But as of this moment, it looks like Eric Wolford is going to be taking over the offensive line coaching duties there in Tuscaloosa for Nick Saban. So we're going to be here at the Tide Talk podcast to talk more about that moving forward. Like I said, he's got a lot of SEC experience coaching at Kentucky and South Carolina. He has some NFL experience. From everything I'm hearing and everything I know about the guy, he is a great recruiter. He's helped build that Kentucky program to what they are today. They're on the east side of the division in the SEC. So it's a good pickup from that perspective. Like I said, he's got a good communication with college students, something that I don't think Doug Marrone really had this past season with those guys in Alabama. So I think this is a big time pickup for Alabama, something to look forward to here as we get closer to spring practice, which is just really about 7 weeks away now, if you think about it. So there's a lot of moving pieces right now, like I said. So nothing is just concrete, but everything we're hearing right now, Eric Wolford is going to be the next offensive line coach for Nick Saban at the University of Alabama. But like I said, we're going to be here at the Tide Talk podcast to cover that and more for the weeks to come. So we appreciate it for everybody that's listening. Like I said, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and give us a huge thumbs up. All right, guys, we're going to head out now. Roll Tide.